Hello everyone, here's a somewhat before video of Isabel's new room, although not all the way before because as you see she's already started sleeping here and she's already got her keep out signs on the door against her sister, who of course started it by putting keep out signs on her door. And I already removed a lot of the adult stuff from the room. This used to be our home office slash a guest bedroom, and I've spent a lot of time removing all the adult stuff from the room. That's a full closet. I had to remove everything from there. We had a huge filing cabinet here that I moved, and this room has full wall of built-ins, and that had all grown-up stuff on it. I still have 3 shelves of computer programming books up there that I think are all of out-of-date programming languages that I have to convince Seth we can get rid of. But otherwise I pretty much cleaned this out. And this room has our family computer. And we don't have anywhere else to put that. So I am going to greatly clean up the cords and everything. And she is going to have the family computer, which is really only my computer. So she could use it for schoolwork. And the deal is she has to let me in to use the computer, which I use for editing photos mostly. But we're gonna put it here. I measured, the monitor does fit. So monitor and keyboard will be there, and the router. There's a router. I got an outlet installed up here. We didn't have that before. There's a light on that desk. And we're gonna put a little hole in between these 2 shelves, and the printer and some of the external hard drives will go right next to it on that bottom shelf where those 3 bags are. So she's gonna have a computer in her room, which has pros and cons, but it's what we need to do because we don't have any more room for it. Otherwise, she will have this full set of built-ins for all of her books, which is great. And then her sister will have all 6 bookcases that are upstairs for her books, which will be great. So that is what has been done so far. We've been looking at the paint colors. Isabel wants dark, dark, dark blue. And she's been told it's gonna make the room a lot smaller, seem a lot smaller, but it's what she wants and we're gonna do it. So those are the last 2 choices. We're gonna do the bottom one because if you can see, they're both super dark. But the top one actually absorbs more of the light and comes off as black more often. And the bottom one, even when it's really dark, I don't know if you can see in the video, it more often seems blue. That's Admiral Blue, the bottom one. The top one is Symphony Blue, both Benjamin Moore. And we're gonna be doing the bottom one, which is Admiral Blue. So we're waiting for the painter. I've been having Pat Holland, who many of you know, his wife works at MathWorks, paint everything in our house for 12 years, and he's incredible. They do amazing work. They're so neat. You don't have to empty out your room. They move everything and then they move everything back. And they do a fantastic job, but now every single person knows that and they're in huge demand, and he schedules stuff multiple months out. So he's not gonna come until September or October. So I'm kind of a little bit gonna be stuck waiting. So I wanted to give you all an update right now and tell you what I'm gonna do for now, which is today I cleaned some more stuff out. I moved the filing cabinet on casters. I don't know if you guys know those white little round casters you can put something super heavy on. It's like 300 pounds. I moved it by myself. I'll show those to you sometime. If you don't know about them, you should get them. So I moved that, and I'm going to try to remove this rug from the room. It's probably 20 years old and I've had it cleaned many times, but it's still visibly dirty. And my sister, who has bad allergies, every time she stays in this room, she has severe allergies, and I think it's the rug. So we're getting rid of the rug. We're selling it. I'm going to try to keep the bed and this desk, which is also on caster. Oh, those are the casters. I have another set. If you don't have any of those, you should get them. You can move really heavy stuff by yourself. So I'm going to slide this in and out and around and get the rug out and have someone help me lift the bed and see if I can remove this rug, vacuum, and put down the new rug. And then I have some really nice window shears that I'm going to put up and see how I like them. We're keeping the shutters, but Isabel is a fancy person. She's an extremely intellectual science and math person, extremely competitive, but she's also fancy. And she likes sparkles, which is why we're doing crystal in this room. This is a crystal light. And fancy stuff. So I'm going to try to put up these shears around the shutters, see how it looks, and see if I can change out the rug, and then show you. Stay tuned.